What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about this one saying that just drives me crazy every time I read it in any leadership book. It's this philosophy that people have taken on, and here's what they say. And I know if you read it all and you pay attention to what's going on out there, there's going to be people who claim this same thing. And here's what they claim: they say, if you take care of your people, they'll take care of your customer. I'm here to tell you, that's only a tiny fraction. There's only a tiny fraction of truth in that statement. And I'm going to show you why in this video. What's up, guys? If you're in the market for a new website, be sure to check out markittoday.com. It's M-A-R-K-I-T today.com. Go there and reach out to those guys. They're going to help you build a nice, fresh, professional-looking website that you can be proud of. So that's markittoday.com. Okay, so back to what I talked about here in the beginning segment of this video this week. Take care of your people, they'll take care of your customers. I'm telling you, I've tried that, done that, just loved on my people, just took care of them, just actively invested in their growth, spent tons of time coaching them, trying to get them to show me the behavior that would indicate that I'm taking care of them so they would take care of my customers. And that's not what I always got. In one or two people, maybe, that would actually happen. But in the grand scheme of things, that statement is absolutely false. Wrong. And it's even possible, guys, I'm sorry, it's even possible that I wrote that in one of my books because that's what I've read over and over and over again. And I thought that that was true at the time. But now, after years of owning a business, I believe with all of my heart that it is not true. It is not true. Now, here's the missing ingredient. If you invest in their growth, if you give them great benefits, right? Give benefits. If you pay above the going market rate, so if you pay above the going market rate, if you give benefits, if you invest in their growth, if you build plans for them, a plan for advancement, if you are flexible with their hours, if they need time away or time off or whatever it is, like you can do all of those things. And none of it's going to work. They'll still do a crappy job for your customer. They'll still do half-ass work. They're still going to give you lip and feet and complaints and just gripe all the time and moan all the time. No matter how nice you are and how much you give them, you can give. Taking great care of them. I mean, great care. They could go anywhere else and find that the care is like, they're treated like rats in the street, kicked, kicked out of the way. Rats in the street is how they might be treated in a lot of other places that they go. So you can love on them, but just because you love on them doesn't mean they're going to do the most optimal job for you and your customers. And I'll tell you why. It's because you first have to make sure that these people, before you do all this, that they're the right people. That is the missing ingredient that nobody talks about. If you have the right people and you do all of these things, then yes, they're going to take care of your customers. But we can't just take that one phrase and think that that's right and that's all there is to it. Because I'm telling you from experience, it does not work. So how do you get the right people? Well, you have to have a hiring process. And once you figure out that hiring process, which I do have one, I'm not going to share it with you. It's going to be in my new course, my new program that's coming out soon. We're really close to that, guys. So anybody here that's watching this who's just patiently waiting, I thank you for your patience. I'm an HVAC contractor. I'm not an internet marketer, but we still have to go through the process of the internet marketing process. You know, just like when we hire somebody, we go through a hiring process to try to do our best to do it right the first time. So that's what you're waiting on. The course is already finished, but had to build a webinar, had to build the back end stuff like the frequently asked questions document with videos embedded in it and a homework video, and you know, make all these connections between Active Campaign and ClickFunnels and I don't know, the list goes on and on and on, but it's making all these programs work together. So that's what we're currently working on, and it will be done before long. So I'm excited to talk to you if you're interested. So if you're interested still, just please send me an email at hvacmillionaire@gmail.com, because we are close to finishing this. Hoping within the next month we'll be ready. So anyhow, do not necessarily, it's not that you can't continue to do this stuff, but I'm telling you, don't expect this to take care of everything else, because it doesn't, and that's a lie. And stop listening to what these people are saying, because it's just not true. Now, find the right people, get the right people on your team. The people who are on your team, if you can push them up to an A player status, then there's a possibility that they have a future with you. If they choose not to do that, then they're not going to have a future with you. But the way we hire is the key from now on. Like, you have to pick the right people, and you have to decide quick. If you get them on the team and 30 days later, if they even make it 30 days, you realize that they're not the right people, don't waste more of your money investing into them. If they can't get to work on time, if they can't pay attention when they're on a service call with somebody, if they can't sit here and pay attention when you're training, then they don't deserve to be on your team. Kick them off and find the next person who is ambitious, who does pay attention, who gives a damn and wants to get better and wants to see growth in their life and is excited about the opportunity that you've given them. So if they're not giving you those things, they're probably the wrong people. So stop investing in them and kick them off the team and upgrade them. So that's all I wanted to share with you. Be sure to not do what I did in the past. I just love on them, give them whatever they want. Here. Oh, more money, more benefits. Here you go. Oh, more time off? Here you go. Yeah. You just do all that stuff, and I'm telling you, there's no end, because it's never enough, and it's not appreciated enough, and it's also doesn't convert into how they treat the customer or how well they do their job. Okay, so I wanted to get that clear. It's one of my pet peeves to read that now that I've figured this out on my own. So I hope this makes sense. I know if you've been in a leadership position or management position for any amount of time, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, we can talk on the level here. You know what I'm talking about. You can give them the world, and it does not convert into them taking care of the customers and doing the right thing all the time, and it just doesn't. So, but if you find the right people, it just might work. Go make money. Boom.